This is the new Cavitron 300 with tap-on technology. It has a 3-year warranty. It also comes with a 360 StereoMate, which has a 6-month warranty from point of purchase. Included is also a water line with inbuilt water filter and cordless tap-on foot pedal with a rechargeable battery. The Cavitron 300 has digital technology which controls the scaler by identifying the insert's most optimal working frequency. So, the digital control operates the insert without the need to continually adjust during clinical use to avoid the Cavitron stalling. Older analog systems have to make continuous corrections to react to the tooth surface and scaling environment instead of delivering a smooth scaling experience. As a result of the fully digital technology, the insert can be operated in a way that maximises performance and the clinician and patient experience. The 300 has a StereoMate 360 rotating handpiece, which allows for effortless rotation of the ultrasonic insert during the scaling procedure. The handpiece cord is featherweight and is designed to enable easy insert manipulation without the need to stop and make adjustments to your hand's position for free-flowing movement, whether anterior or posterior. It also allows you to hold your wrist in a neutral position for a more comfortable user experience. The new digital operating system is our most efficient system ever, producing less heat, requiring less water in the handpiece for better patient and clinician comfort. It is also our quietest Cavitron ever, with a touchscreen interface with memory presets to make it easy to find your perfect scaling zone, and it is a very small footprint, allowing for improved space management. The Cavitron takes a standard kettle lead power line, which plugs in here. The water line plugs into the white ring at the back and then clips into a female ADEC water connection. Once these are both plugged in, you're ready to switch the Cavitron on, and the on switch is here. You will see this screen appear in front of you. The foot pedal is rechargeable, but can also be plugged in to recharge it whilst in use. The USB cable plugs into the front of the Cavitron 300. The other end of the cable plugs into the cordless rechargeable foot pedal. The Cavitron is now ready to switch on. This screen will appear. So you want to make sure that the Bluetooth foot pedal is connecting to the Cavitron 300. So first of all, you press the service button for a couple of seconds and you'll see this screen. To sync the foot pedal and the Cavitron, you simply turn over the Cavitron foot pedal, press sync and hold down the little red sync button using an insert. And then once it's synced, it will let you know because the sync screen will go blank. The foot pedal is now synced. The foot pedal has the ability to use tap-on technology. This means you can either keep your foot fully down onto the foot pedal to start the Cavitron and then let your foot off the foot pedal when you're ready to stop the Cavitron, or you can simply tap the foot pedal to start scaling and then tap it off when you're ready to stop scaling. If you do not like the tap-on technology, you can turn the tap-on function off by pressing your finger onto the tap-on button and turning off the highlight bars. If you want to turn the tap-on back on, simply put your finger back onto the tap-on button and the highlighted bars will return. Then when you're ready to scale, simply press the scale button and it will take you back to the main scaling screen. On the right hand of the screen, you have 3 different icons that allow you to set power levels. You have 25 power level, 45 and 55. If you want to change the power setting from 25, you simply put your finger in the middle and move your finger down the scale until you get to the desired power level. And then you can preset that icon to be a power level of 20. If you want to set your medium power level to 30 instead of 45, again, you put your finger onto the icon for a couple of seconds and it sets it at 30. If you want to set your power level on high to a maximum of 60, you then set the top icon to 60. If you don't want any cavitation coming through the Cavitron because you've got a large perio pocket and you want to flush it out without any cavitation before you possibly use topical anaesthetic for patients that are hypersensitive, you can press the rinse button and this will allow you just to have water coming through your StereoMate and Cavitron inserts. When you're ready to stop rinsing, press the scale button and go back to the main screen. If you're worried about anybody changing your preset settings, you can lock your screen by pressing the bottom right icon, and you'll see the highlight bars return. If you want to unlock the screen, you just put your finger onto the unlock screen and the highlight bars will disappear. And you can see at the top that you've got your power level, which is indicating how much power there is in your rechargeable foot pedal. The Cavitron 300 should be used with distilled water or water with an antibacterial solution to keep the lines clean of biofilm. This can be accomplished by pressing the purge button. This will allow for a 120-second countdown where water will drip through the system and clear the system of biofilm. You can do this at the start of the day and the end of the day and between patients. If you need to stop the purge, you simply press the scale button and it will go back to your main scaling page. We also suggest a weekly waterline bleaching protocol to be in place to remove scale, which is something that all devices which use water suffer from. We would recommend a 10% solution of bleachy water run through the system and then replaced by what is normally used in the water bottle. So, for instance, your Alpron or distilled water, and then flush through the waterline to remove any remaining bleach. You accomplish this by, again, pressing the purge button once, letting the 120 seconds to count down. Press the purge button again, let it count down. Once you have done 2 cycles of purging, you then empty your water bottle of bleachy water and then put back in the water bottle whatever you would normally use and then purge again twice to get rid of any residue of bleach. Only thin white bleach should be used without any scent. Bleaching the water line stops scale and debris from blocking the water valves, which stops any water coming through the Cavitron or clogging up the valve so it's left open, which means water cannot be stopped, or clogging the valve closed, which will stop any water coming through at all. Before inserting the Cavitron insert, fill up the Sterimate while vertical with a bubble of water appears on the top and insert the insert. An insert should drop straight in. It shouldn't be stopped because the insert is warped. You should not have to push the insert down into the Sterimate. It should just drop in clear, because anything that is vibrating that touches a solid surface won't vibrate properly. So therefore, this bent insert should be discarded. It is also important to measure your inserts. So place the insert with the correct FSI power line setting up to the card. So this is a Powerline 1000, and make sure that the insert is as long as the blue line, either longer or just below it. If it's down to the red line, the insert needs to be discarded. If you do not have any measurement cards, these can be requested and sent out by the service department or by your local Dentsply Sirona account manager. Whichever insert is being used, it should be used on a water and power setting dependent upon type and age of insert. Please see the power bar here and the water dial, which is at the base of the 360 Sterimate. Green inserts should be used on low power and low water. Blue inserts should be used on medium to high power and medium water. Whichever insert you are using, you should adjust until you see a consistent drip from the end of the tip of the insert and a light hue. Using too much power will cause excessive insert wear and patient discomfort. The boost setting should only be used for short bursts of time to remove heavy deposits of plaque. To boost the power, you can either press down hard on the foot pedal until the boost appears on the screen, or you can manually push the power level right up to the top of the power scale, but only do this for a short period of time. It is better to use the boost on your foot pedal than on the power bar. If an insert or Sterimate starts to heat up, stop scaling immediately. Remove the insert and make sure the Sterimate is full up with water. Replace the insert and turn the power down. Do not simply turn the water up, as this will not cool down the insert. If an insert is not cavitating, check the insert stack looks okay and replace if necessary. If it still does not work, change the Sterimate and make sure that there is plenty of water. If there is still no cavitation, turn the unit off and remove the handpiece and foot pedal, making sure that none of the cables are twisted. If you identify a faulty part, then please contact the service department for the part code, which can be purchased through your dental supplier. Normally, by process of elimination, you can resolve most errors. However, if this is unsuccessful, please contact our service department for advice or to book your unit in for a service and repair.